All right, we're back. We're at halfway point today, chapter 15 in Blue Collar Leadership. And again, you go to bluecollarleaders.com, get some free downloads of the books, 5 chapters from each book, and check out the audio sample. But chapter 15 is Character Counts. And I love talking about character. If you follow all my memes and blogs and all this other stuff I share, you'll notice on my memes, probably the #1 hashtag that I use is character. And it's because character counts. And that's chapter 15. Who you are on the inside, the subtitle is Who You Are on the Inside is What Others See on the Outside. And got an opening quote by Mr. Abraham Lincoln. He says, "Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing." So I'm going to teach you a quick, short lesson about character and competency. See, leadership is influence. And the foundation of influence is trust. For me to have influence with you, you've got to trust me. If we work together or we're in a family, anybody you know, any relationships you have, in order for someone to have authentic influence, I mean, not a boss that you have to follow. And again, you don't have to follow anybody. That's a choice, but that's what everybody says. But authentic influence is based on trust. Trust, I can't make you trust me. All I can do up here at the top is be trustworthy. I get to choose who I am, what I do, what I'm about, what I value, and you can choose to trust me. But I can only choose to be trustworthy. I can't make you trust me. Trust comes from 2 components, character and competency. And character is based on 2 components, intent and integrity. Competency is based on capabilities and results. In our character, what we taught in Guatemala when we were there, the underlying principle was, and this was based on a Harvard and a Stanford research study, according to John Maxwell, when we were there with him, this was the underlying principle. But 87% of our results, our influence, comes from character. Only 13% comes from competency. So when we're talking about character counts, your character will either launch you or limit you. Your character multiplies your competency. Think about it. If you know exactly how to do what you do, that's your competency. But if you're not getting ahead, if you're not getting raises, if you're not getting promotions, and you do truly, honestly know how to do what it is that you do, you have the competency. So that's not holding you back. Remember, focus on the mirror? What's holding you back is your character. And I don't have time in this short lesson to go break all this down. It'd take me, what I just talked about to you, if I was teaching on just this lesson around trust, it would take me about 8 hours. And we don't really do a lot of training that often anymore, but we are open to doing corporate training where we come on site and do train and develop with teams. Most of the time we only do like 4 hours, but it would take about 8 hours to do this trust talk justice. So I just gave you a little snippet. But I have a whole lot on defining influence in my book, Defining Influence. A whole lot on trust. If that interests you, I highly recommend get on Amazon or go to our bluecollarleaders.com store and check out Defining Influence. That's really my foundational book. If you like all this stuff I'm teaching about and talking about, Defining Influence was my first book, and it's my foundational book. And I wrote, it goes pretty deep. And it's not 30 chapters, 3 pages each chapter. That book's maybe 200 pages, and it's got some longer chapters, but it's my foundational book. It's got some stuff in it. And it's got a whole lot of my personal stories and a lot of my struggles, how I used to be an idiot. Rhea don't like me to say that word, idiot, because she says, well, I married you. What's that make me? But we'll forgive her. But anyway, I was an idiot, especially I didn't meet her. I was 30 when I met Rhea, so she missed between 15 and 30. Those those 15 years, I was an idiot like you probably couldn't comprehend, knowing who I am today. But that's why there's hope for everybody else. If I can do it, anybody else can do it too. So character counts. Every single thing in all of my books, every chapter you read, it's all about character. And one thing you need to know is character don't mean good or bad. I like Dr. Henry Cloud's definition of character. And Dr. Cloud says, character is the ability to meet the demands of reality. And he also defines integrity as the courage to meet the demands of reality. So character is the ability to meet the demands of reality. Integrity is the courage to meet the demands of reality. So whatever it is in your life that you can't do or accomplish is a character issue. If you're supposed to be at a meeting at 10 o'clock and you get there at 10 after 10, that's a character issue. If you tell yourself, I'm going to lose 5 pounds, and you don't lose 5 pounds, that's a character issue. Everything that you can accomplish, that you want to accomplish, the reason you can't accomplish it is a character issue. It does not mean you're good or bad. That's like the smallest, tiniest, simplest definition of character. I mean, there's entire books about character. And most people don't know it because they don't read it. So my whole point behind all this series is to motivate and inspire you to go raise your level of awareness, go develop your mind. I always tell people, if you want to change your results, you first got to change your mind. I can't do that for you. I can help you, I can try to influence you, but only one person can change your mind, and that's you. So make it happen. See you next time.